Hello friends, my name is Jess and welcome back to my channel, Books Past Bedtime. In today's video, we're going to be doing a very exciting vlog because in this video, we are going to Bozeman, Montana with all of my friends that I've met here on BookTube. This was such a special trip for us. It is now the second annual trip that we have taken, that we get to see each other, spend some time together, and we did a PowerPoint night earlier in the year to vote on where we were going to go. So everyone made a PowerPoint of a different location and we ended up voting, and the most popular place won, and that ended up being Bozeman, Montana, which was picked by Noelle over at Noelle 7 Pages. Noelle was pitching horseback riding and going to an alpaca farm, having a fun, cozy cabin in the woods vibe. So we all agreed that Bozeman it was. So that's what we're doing in this vlog. Of course, I have so many friends here on BookTube. I wish they all could have been there. The people that were able to go were me, of course, Rachel from Let Me in the Library, Jayla from Lala Loves Lit, Christine and Monique from the Roomies Digest, Amanda from Ginger Snapped Reads, and Noelle from Noelle 7 Pages. I love these ladies. It was so fun, and I'm so lucky and grateful that I got to spend a week with them. So let's go ahead and get into the vlog. I'm gonna kind of narrate a little bit and then include clips every now and then, just so everything makes sense. I didn't really do a good job of like doing any talking bits when I was in Bozeman, so that's what this is gonna be. So basically on the first day, we flew from Newark to Bozeman, direct flight. It was very nice. We flew in the morning. Rachel and Jayla were all on the same flight, so that was fun too. We all met up in the airport and got to see each other in the morning before we went. We were all the first ones that got there because we were flying from east to west coast, so we left in the morning on the east coast and got there still in the morning on the west coast because time travel. We went to the mall, had lunch, picked up our rental car, just hung out for a bit until everyone else got there, and then we drove out to the Airbnb. And let me tell you, the Airbnb was so freaking cute. Like, I've never been to a nicer Airbnb in my life. The owners of this Airbnb were so sweet. They had a full birthday set up for me and Rachel because Rachel's birthday is at the end of July and mine is the beginning of August, and the trip kind of straddled our two birthdays, so we were kind of like semi-celebrating our birthdays on this trip as well. And they literally had like balloons, cards, flowers, cake, like everything set out, a cute little sign, like so many, and like the fridge was fully stocked, the pantry was fully stocked, the kitchen was fully stocked. It was so nice. It was so kind. They really were very into making the trip an experience for whoever stayed there. Honestly, the best Airbnb ever. I'll literally leave a link to it in the description because I feel like they deserve the advertisement, even though not that many people are gonna watch this video. Literally so amazing. And then that night, our first cowgirl activity was to go to the rodeo. So we went to this local rodeo and we watched like barrel racing and cow lassoing and bucking broncos. I don't know. It was a lot of fun though. Most of the people there we were like kind of the odd ones out. We were in our ridiculous cowgirl outfits and everyone else there was like, seemed to be locals. But it was so much fun. It was a great time. Then the next day, we got our alpaca farm visit. Probably my favorite day of the trip. I loved this day so much. I'm such an animal lover. I love being around animals. I just think it's the most fun thing ever. And this alpaca farm was amazing. They were like one of the biggest alpaca manufacturers like in the country, I believe. They make all kinds of products, but they treat the animals like pets. They just use the fur that they produce every year to make these products, so they're treated like very humanely. But it was so fun to meet all the alpacas, and our guide was like very knowledgeable, told us a lot of alpaca facts. We got to pet them, we got to feed them, we got to hold them, we got to walk with them. The alpaca that I was paired with for my walk, his name was BB King, which I was obsessed with. I loved him. And then after the alpacas, we went to this cute little brewery, had some beers, had some lunch. It was a fun time. And then when we got back to the Airbnb, we did a t-shirt exchange. So I'm sure you've seen this on TikTok where friends like buy each other ridiculous shirts to exchange for girls trip or whatever that they're going on. And so we did this. It was amazing. Some people went like really funny and ridiculous, and some people went like really sincere. So it was really funny to see who got what, but I am going to insert that clip here.
You want to just start with Rachel?
Yeah.
Okay, close your eyes because I didn't wrap it.
Oh my god, we're the same person.
Here you go.
Oh my god.
I see Disney Pixar. Is this Mike Wazowski? Open it.
You have to show us. Whoa.
Put that thing on right now or so help me.
Oh my god, we're all gonna wear our shirts right now. I love it.
Everyone put thought
Yes.
Mine's not very
Well,
good.
prepare your mind to change. Okay, we're ready.
Oh my gosh, y'all aren't ready.
All right.
Oh my god!
Wait, did you have that made?
That's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
So good.
Limited edition merch.
Oh my god!
We've done again.
Just before we left, you were like, what shirt? Wait, Tommy's shirt is landing. He's landing. You're so concerned.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
The one in the top right is my actual favorite photo of him because he looks so sad.
I'm not upset, but like, yeah, that's a fire ass shirt.
So good.
Oh my god, you look so cute.
Wow, you look so cute.
Thanatos' middle name.
Yeah, Thanatos is his middle name. I was gonna put alpha male because that's like the trend, and also I was like, Jess is so alpha male, but then I was like, ew, it's too manly. Like I don't like it. He's not an alpha male. Yeah, yeah. He's a
A
big.
shirt that was an alpha male,
Yeah.
all Sherman on it would have been.
I mean, yeah, but he's not an alpha. He's definitely
My favorite.
he's a sub for sure.
Not really a sub male. Beta male.
Yeah, like he's fine.
Switch.
I love it.
I'm obsessed. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
10 out of 10.
She's like, I'm gonna wear it right now. You can do whatever you want.
So I do know all this information. Okay, let's see it. Four cheese taco.
Show me your taco.
Oh my god.
That's cute. Yeah, never do it. Never.
I do wonder who wore this before me. Like, was it a gross man or was it like a lesbian?
Yeah. Let's go lesbian.
Lower,
Oh my god.
Oh. Boom.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, hopefully if we go to like a lesbian bar at some point.
In Montana.
Well, I've been getting vibes from a lot of people. Like the tour guide today.
Yeah, Grace.
Sure.
She's like, what are y'all doing? I was like, lunch.
She's like, is this like a lesbian group or
Oh wait,
what is this?
Orgy.
Why are you being like this? It's so inappropriate, isn't it?
It's not appropriate. It's
Oh
also
god,
just
I'm
not.
gonna be embarrassed, aren't I?
Is everyone
home.
Oh, I should have taken this thing off. The face. I thought we were doing on the face. Weird.
Actually, I don't like feet.
That's so funny.
Like I cover my feet all the time.
Actually, you want. I think you want.
I love you so much, but I'm cropping this to MILF. Just so you know.
You're gonna wear it.
Yeah.
You have to wear it that way.
I thought we were all going really weird, and so far that's not the case. The slide story.
I don't like it. I'll say it.
What is the slide story?
But thank you. Oh god, my feet are so
Get this
cute.
here.
Oh, leave that. Okay.
Who has one?
Me.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yes. That's so cute.
Oh my god!
This is perfect. I love it. It's the best thing I've ever seen.
They're in cowboy clothes.
Yes. It's like a perfect combination of the trip and
How
your
did you
favorite
buy
things.
that?
Literally. Why is it so bad?
Sorry.
Yeah, I should be ordered.
I thought you were this.
I love it.
I mean, that would
What's
be
going
like.
on? This is fire.
Amanda, are you ready?
Yes. I'm ready. I'm a little scared. Oh no,
Hotter than a.
hotter than a.
That's
That's cute.
Wow. It is cute.
Oh yeah. Look at
It's
him.
not, that's okay.
What is he?
What's he doing?
Does he have cowboy boots on in the river?
Floating?
Oh, he's playing guitar too.
Yeah.
That's cute.
This is very redneck Michigan. I'm living.
It's like my cousin is on the shirt.
Nice.
No, I love it.
What is
Look at Rob.
Nice.
It's fabulous.
Me?
You're.
Oh, well,
Here we go.
let's see what she is. Let's see what she is.
Oh my god! Oh, I love that. I love that. That's so cute.
Where did you
Great. Great. Where am I going to put it?
It's supposed to be.
Yeah! Fantastic. Thank you, Jess.
So
Can you guys show the camera? Everyone hold them up.
Please do us all a favor. Everybody hold up your shirt. All of our vlogs need to wear this. Well, there you go. Yeah, hold up your shirts. I feel like I failed the test.
Okay, great.
That was
Love
for next time.
And then after that, we got ready to go out to dinner. We went to this really good restaurant. It was like a farm to table restaurant. It was beautiful. So much fun. It was great. It was a great time. On the next day, we had another day with animals, which I was a big fan of. So we ended up going horseback riding. We went like on this little trail with these horses. My horse was named Dolly after Dolly Parton, which was iconic. They kind of like tried to match the horses to the people that were riding them. And I honestly thought they did a really good job. It was really nice too because it was just our group. We were like, it was like a little private tour. There was enough of us and it was really amazing. The guides were really funny and the views were just beautiful. We were really nothing super strenuous. It was pretty much like a flat trail, but they did take us up to this place where there was like such beautiful views of the mountains. It was really lovely. Ass hurt really bad afterwards, but that's to be expected, normal, but it was so much fun. I enjoyed it so much and just being around the horses just made me really happy. After that, we went to this old saloon for lunch, which was cute. And then after that, we went to this place that does like Saturday walk-ins and 4 of us got tattoos. So me, Christine, Noelle, and Amanda all got tattoos. This is mine. These little cowboy boots, cowgirl boots. They're so cute. Love them. That was really fun. All of the tattoos turned out really well. And then that night we did a family cookout. So we just like grilled and the Airbnb hosts actually like literally left us a rack of ribs in the freezer. So we had those burgers and stuff and I made asparagus. And we just had so much food and so much dessert and it was just a fun time to spend with everyone. It was really great. And I can't remember if we did it this night or the night before, but we actually took a couple hours too for Noelle to read our tarot cards, which was so fun and honestly super insightful. I definitely am going to be taking some of the things that she told me that I got out of the tarot reading forward into my near future. So I'm excited about that. And it was really cool to hear everyone else's readings too and just like how accurate everything was. Noelle's really talented. I loved that. It was so fun. Then on day 4, we had more of a chill day. We went out to brunch after sleeping in a bit. Brunch was really good. I can't remember what the place was called. Hopefully I took a video of it. And then we went book shopping and so we all did a little book exchange. We randomly assigned everyone a name to get a book for. Then when we got back to the Airbnb later, we did our book exchange and so I'm gonna insert the video clip of that here.
All right. We went to the bookstore. We got some books. Let's see what we got.
That's not what happened.
Okay, we're doing a book exchange. We all went to the local bookstores around Bozeman, and now we are doing an exchange because we did Secret Santa style stuff. So this is a big surprise. Nobody knows what everyone got for each other, but everyone was assigned a person. I had Jayla, so I'll be giving a gift to you. This is my favorite book of the year, so I really like it. Big, no pressure, but
Yeah.
That means I need to actually read it very soon. To Shape a Dragon's Breath. I have heard of this. I have no idea what it's about.
Dragons.
This came out in 2024?
no, I think it came out last year.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
It is a young indigenous girl that basically goes to dragon school with the dragon that shows up in her community, and she's like, wait, all this stuff is bad, and it's sort of like a deconstruction of like colonialism and stuff, but also being a dragon spirit and very, very fun. So it's like
Fourth Wing, but with
if it was
substance.
different.
This is what it sounds like.
Oh, shots fired.
No offense.
Wow.
I thought okay, never mind. We'll cut that out. Thank you for this.
You're welcome.
Cool.
I hope you like it.
So now Jayla, you go for who you.
I had Mo.
Oh,
I feel like I don't know if you'll like this at all.
okay.
But it's trendy right now, so
That's great.
It's trendy right now.
Yeah.
Ooh. I got The Eyes Are the Best Part.
Oh, yeah. This is like one of the craziest horror books of the year.
That's all I needed to hear.
Oh my god, what a good pick.
I
Yeah.
love Brian H. Mart meets My Sister, the Serial Killer.
Yeah.
And a feminist psychological horror about a making of a serial killer from a Korean American perspective.
Yeah.
That's not what, like,
Wow.
with you.
It's like you know me.
I saw a special edition copy of this, and it's literally a lady over like a bowl of eyes, like
Oh, I
eating
saw
them,
that.
and I was like, "This is gross."
Wow.
I had Manda. I didn't practice.
I didn't remember. Okay, I'll hide.
You don't have to hide. It's yours. This is for you. I hope you like it.
A Promise of Fire.
By Amanda.
Fantasy.
By you.
I actually wrote this. So.
Wow.
That's actually what this video is.
It's your book. You're
I know.
a local artist.
It's really elaborate.
Fantasy romance at its finest.
I hope so.
Oh. This sounds. Kingdoms will rise and fall for her.
You never heard of this one?
Hot fantasy. No, I haven't.
That was the thing. I was like, what hasn't Manda read?
Yes.
She's be reading a lot.
You do.
And if it's romantasy, she's
I
definitely.
know.
Yay. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Read a whole book right now. Reading
That's
that
it
right
right
now.
Yeah, a book.
I had Rachel.
I have. Do you want it back? Okay. Ooh, what's this? That's a
The
White
White
Sword.
King Arthur, I think, right?
It's a
What
King
is
Arthur.
Colin and Isaac Camelot to compete for a place in the round two. I already like competition. King Arthur died 2 weeks ago. Sorry. Spoilers.
Looks like you did a good job.
This is great. Thank you so much. All right, so that's our little first circle. And who's gonna do the next?
I'll go.
Oh, I
Okay.
got it. It's like there's 2 circles.
We've
The bag's not yours.
Damn it.
What the hell?
What the?
Okay, let me just talk about this while she reads the inside thing. So I wanted to get Noelle a book that was feminist, used. This one's not used, but it's from a used bookstore. And there was one other thing in this that was important. I don't know. Anyway, so I knew that she would like a specific like book, like ones that I've seen her pick up, you know, blah, 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 blah. But I wanted to do one that I've never really heard of and also one that she's never really heard of.
Sounds good, dude.
I hope it is. So,
And it's worked by Xochitl Gonzalez.
yeah, sure is. And that's one of my favorite authors.
It's
So,
pretty.
I feel
very
like it's like a cowboy. That was the other thing. It's like a cowboy kind of
Is it
like,
the lasso?
yeah, like, and
I
it's
think
like,
he nailed it.
I'm hoping
I
a
think he
feminist
nailed
cowboy
it.
novel.
I like it, Pilasso.
You know, I hope it's good. And if it is, I'll read it next.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Can I put my book in your bag for
Yeah.
Jess?
Yeah.
Okay, close your eyes.
Let's just pass that bag around.
It's just gonna go in here.
Oh,
Here.
your eyes.
Here you go.
I'm in my own world. It's fine.
Is there anything in there?
Yes.
What is it?
Plot twist, Noelle didn't give me anything.
It's air.
Wow.
It's about a queer mountain lion who lives under the Hollywood sign. And he learns. Well, here's the thing: is I also bought it for me.
There you go.
He learns about humans from watching and listening to them hike like up to the Hollywood sign,
Oh my god.
and it's written from the mountain lion's point of view.
That's so
Can I see your
cool.
Sounds amazing. I love that. I know, because I don't read enough like queer lit fic, so I was kind of hoping you might pick something like that for me.
I got it.
And it's so little.
I
too,
met the
in case
author
you-
at a panel at LA Festival of Books,
Mhm.
and he seemed like so kooky and funny and cool that I was like, I need to read this. And then I saw it in the bookstore and was like, I think Jess also needs to read this.
I also have a reading challenge prompt where I need to read a book from an animal's perspective.
Excellent.
Oh,
Excellent.
look at that. All right, Christine's turn. So I didn't do anything that you said.
Okay.
I have decided to advance my own agenda and buy a book that I love. The Jess agenda.
Amazing. Oh, you've told me about this. A Marvelous Life.
Yes, and I hope you like it. It's historical fantasy. It's a really cool magic system, and it's gay, of course.
Queer. I remember
I
this.
almost bought this for myself.
Yeah, I've been wanting to read this one. Okay,
You
cool.
like it.
Yeah, I think I will. I feel like I always like books that you tell me to read. I just don't read.
Well, no. The eye roll.
Yay!
Yay, what a success.
Everyone in general, not just your rats.
Hold up your gift.
So silly. Yay!
Yeah, this is successful.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
Airbnb for sponsoring this trip. Just kidding.
I wish.
Maybe next year.
Awesome.
Bye.
And then that night we just hung out, had leftovers, and went in the hot tub, which was really nice that there was a hot tub there too. And then on day 5, we just flew home. It was so sad saying goodbye to everyone, but we did pick our next location for next year. And spoiler alert, I won. I'm not going to announce where we're going. I think Christine has the video of us picking, and I'm not really sure when she wants to release that or what's happening with that, so I'm gonna wait on that. But so excited for next year's trip, and hopefully even more people will be able to come, and it'll be great. Considering this is a reading channel, reading vlog, did I read anything on this trip? No. Zip, zilch, zero, nada. So to rectify that a bit and turn this into a reading vlog, I'm gonna take the next couple of days and read 2 books that I'm highly anticipating, one of which is Open Throat by Henry Hoke, which is the book that I got in the book exchange from Noelle. Super excited about this one, about a queer mountain lion who lives under the Hollywood sign and observes humans to learn kind of about them. He thinks they're very interesting. And then the book that I actually brought with me to Bozeman that I didn't end up reading was The Pairing by Casey McQuiston that just recently came out on August 6th for my birthday. I didn't have it physically when I went to Bozeman, but I did have it on my iPad and I was planning to read it because I got NARC from NetGalley, but still haven't read it. So we're gonna read this one in this vlog as well. Very excited about this European. I thought this would be perfect because it's about a vacation and a romance that happens on a vacation. This one's in Europe, although we are in Bozeman. Kind of different vibes, but I think it'll still be fun. So we're gonna read this one in this vlog as well. Hello. Today was a long day. I'm in Boise, Idaho right now. One of the premier destinations that I get to lay over as a flight attendant. I'm about to go get dinner with Gabby and the other girl that's on our crew. I wanted to quickly hop on here and update you on my day first. So like I said, I did have a long work day today. We flew from Newark to San Diego, long freaking flight, and then from San Diego to San Francisco to Boise. So we had 3 legs today and it was really long. It's like 5 o'clock here. This is mountain time. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. Eastern, so I've been up for a really long time, needless to say. And our van's at 4 a.m. tomorrow, so another early one, but shorter day. But I did get some reading done. I'm still feeling a little bit slumpy, but I did actually manage to read the entirety of Open Throat. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Open Throat by Henry Hoke, and I really enjoyed it. This was about a queer mountain lion who is living under the Hollywood sign. He's kind of been displaced from his home. He's not really supposed to be there. He kind of protects this like homeless encampment and spends his days like eavesdropping on humans and trying to like figure them out. And then he meets this girl who kind of like takes him under her wing, and then it gets kind of like mystical and weird. And I wasn't like totally sure. I was almost kind of getting this like impression that the mountain lion was, of course the AC kicks on, it's so loud. Okay, so I was kind of getting the impression that maybe it was like a human that thought that he was a mountain lion, like having some kind of psychological break, but I think he was just a mountain lion. But I do think that this is kind of a parable for like humanity. I don't know, it was written really cool. It was a lot to think about. Honestly, it's one that I would love to like talk about with somebody, so I need to see when Noelle's gonna read this so that we can discuss it and the like deeper meanings behind it, because I feel like I need somebody to like bounce like ideas off of. I feel like I don't quite 100% get it, but I did really enjoy it and I gave it 4 stars. I did also start The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. I thought that this was an MLM romance. It's not. It's a queer romance between 2 bisexuals, I believe. I'm on page 18, so I've made a lot of progress in this one, but of course I love it so far. I love Casey's writing, so I'm excited to get more into it. I don't know, I'm just like, I think I have such high expectations of this one that I'm scared to read it when I'm feeling slumpy, so I think that that's why I'm kind of putting it off. So we'll see. Maybe I'll pick something else up tomorrow, but I will keep you updated. Sorry if this clip is really loud. Hopefully it's okay. This lighting is kind of making me look crazy, but oh well. Okay, so it's been a few days, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I talked about in the last clip, if you could hear me, was feeling a little slumpy, so I was like not sure if I wanted to get into the pairing. I wanted to pick up something that I knew would be like an easy read, I knew that I would like, that wasn't really going to surprise me, and for me that was Rogue by Only James. This is the second book in Jericho's Boys series, which is a spin-off of the Necessary Evil series. Only James is like my favorite MMKU author. Her books are pretty formulaic. I'm pretty much guaranteed to enjoy them. Are they the best things ever written? No, but are they a fun time? Do I fall in love with the characters? Do I want to read them compulsively? Yes. And I feel like that was really what I needed to knock me out of my little slump that I was in. So that was good. I read that and I loved it. Probably gonna give it 5 stars. Just because I really liked it. It is like pretty intense, so if you're interested in reading it, definitely check the trigger warnings. Always check the trigger warnings with Only James books. This one was like particularly had some graphic violence in it though, so just like beware of that. If anyone is this deep in Only James lore reading these books that watches my channel, I'm sure you probably know that, but just gotta say it. Okay, but I am on here with an update because I did start reading the pairing. I am now like 120 pages into it. I'm like a quarter of the way through. I'm feeling so conflicted about it and I'm so sad. I know in the last clip that I talked about like not really wanting to pick this up when I'm slumpy because I really want to enjoy it to the fullest extent possible, and I'm kind of feeling like maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. I'm kind of still worried that I'm still like in my slump, in my weird like headspace, and not enjoying it as much as I could be because of that. Also, like I love the writing, like I want to read it. I love like the European tour setting. I actually did a tour similar to this. Did I mention this? I don't know. A couple years ago in 2018, it was like one of the best experiences of my life. So I have like really enjoyed being kind of back in that experience with this book. Casey McQuiston is so good at creating characters. Like Theo and Kit are so like real, but I'm like having trouble with the tropes and the concept in this book. I think that's my main issue with it. Like it's not the book itself, it's that the tropes in this book are not ones that I love. I don't think I've done a very good job explaining this book because I don't feel like I really knew fully what it was about until I started reading it. I had a lot of like misconceptions going into this book. So it's following Theo and Kit. I'm pretty sure Theo is non-binary, but they haven't officially come out, but it's been like kind of hinted that I think that they're gonna come out. They and Kit like were childhood best friends, were in a relationship for like 4 years, and then Kit mysteriously left Theo right as they're about to go on this European vacation together. It's kind of been implied that Kit said some horrible things to Theo to the point where they just like haven't spoken in the last 4 years, and Theo has kind of lived their life in a way to like prove Kit wrong and like blocked Kit, not spoken to Kit. And Kit has been living in Paris as a like pastry chef, and Theo is still in California. And then the like vouchers for canceling this European vacation are expiring, so they both end up on this trip together. Unexpectedly, had no idea, and now they're kind of trying to form a truce, form a bit of a friendship, and Theo is we're following this book from Theo's POV, so that's the only one we're, at least so far, that we've gotten. So Theo is just very much like seeing if they can be friends with Kit, but still having these like emotions and difficulty. Like, and as readers, we haven't figured out why they broke up. We haven't figured out what happened. And so I am having such a hard time liking Kit. Like, I just am not understanding what the deal is here, I guess. And also they have kind of started this bet on basically who can sleep with the most people during this European vacation, and I struggle so much enjoying reading romance books where the focus is not on getting the main two characters together. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't like to see my main characters in a romance getting with other people, even though the getting with other people isn't explicit. I don't like it. It's not fun for me to read about, and I'm just like frustrated and sad the whole time that I'm reading this book, which just makes me so sad because I had such high expectations for this. I've loved it for every Casey McQuiston, and I just don't know what to say about it. I'm so sad that I don't love it, and I don't know, like maybe it'll start getting better, but it's not hitting so far. It's just not. And like I said, I just like am reading it and like feeling weepy. Like I just am sad. I don't want to, like, I don't know, I don't want to be sad. I just want to be happy. I just want to read about them getting together. I don't want to read about them getting with a bunch of different people. I'm struggling a bit. I'm planning to hopefully power through this though and get it done. I could never imagine myself hoping to power through a Casey McQuiston book, but I don't know. I'm really thinking that this is just not for me. I will keep you updated, but that's my little sad update. Okay, let's do an update for the pairing. So I'm like almost 300 pages into this book. So I have like just the last 100 pages left. I'm not reading this copy. I don't know why I'm looking through it. Like, it'll tell me what page I'm on. It's starting to get better. The reviews that I was reading and like my roommate told me like once you get to the 50% point and like Kit's POV comes in, it'll start to get better. Like, you'll probably start to like it more. To an extent, I'm glad they finally talked about what like broke them up originally, because I thought that they weren't going to talk about that at all and I was going to be pissed. So they did finally talk about it, and it was kind of like, I did like how it was handled, but was it enough for me to like be fully invested in the book now? Not really. These characters are still very frustrating to me, and they just are very far from people that I personally connect to and enjoy reading about. I do think this book's really well written. Like, I think the characters are very well developed. I think the plot is interesting. I really enjoy the like idea of going on this European tour with the characters and having all this food and this wine, and the descriptions of the locations. I just realized I'm only wearing one earring. The descriptions of the locations are very like interesting and beautiful, and I'm really enjoying reading about them. But as someone to whom casual sex is a completely foreign concept, it's very difficult for me to enjoy this book, because that is so much of what this book is about, is these two main characters having casual sex, first with other people and then with each other, and I just don't want to read about that. I just don't. In my romance books, I want the two main characters to be together and for no one else to interfere. And it's one thing if it's like a polyamorous relationship. I'm okay reading about that as well. And it's not that I'm like anti reading about people that are poly, like that's not what I'm not into reading about. I just want all of the characters that are in the main relationship to be 100% committed to the main relationship. I don't like reading about outside interactions with outside people that don't matter to our main characters. Like I said, casual sex. I'm not interested in reading about that, which is just a personal preference. I don't care if you like reading about casual sex. I don't care if you like having casual sex. That's not what this conversation is about. This is my personal reading preferences. This book's not fun for me. I think that there's an audience for it. The audience is just not me, unfortunately, and I really wish that it was, because I wanted to love another Casey McQuiston. I've loved all of their previous books. This was just not it for me. I'm gonna finish it, and hopefully the last 100 pages will be better. Like, I feel like the last 50 pages that I read were better than the rest of the book for me, because they're finally like starting to just be monogamous, kind of, but they still are like not communicating. They're still not talking about their feelings, and it's still frustrating. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed that this is kind of not a win of a book for me. I was really hoping that it would be like a fun inclusion to this vlog, but it's honestly just a downer. I'm kind of sad about that, but I want to be honest with you guys. So that's how I'm feeling. That's my update. I will let you know my absolute final thoughts when I'm finished. Yeah, so I finished this. I fucking hated it. I hated it so much. This is probably not shocking considering my previous updates, but yeah, even the ending didn't save it for me. I really hated this book, and I'm giving it 1 star. Like, I genuinely disliked it so much. Like, just looking at it fills me with dread. It took me so fucking long to read because I literally just hated it. It's 1 star. Like, Theo is a better person than me. I liked them as a character, even though they could be annoying. Kit was absolutely insufferable to me. Just thought he was very annoying, and if I was Theo, probably wouldn't have forgiven him. They were literally screwing other people like until the last 50 pages of the book, or like talking about screwing other people. I want my characters in romance books to be hopelessly in love with one another. Like, you're the only one for me. Permanent happy ending feelings. That's not what this book is. This book is about 2 queer/bisexual disasters of humans fucking their way through Europe. And if you want to read that, that's fine. Personally, for me, as an asexual woman, casual sex is such a foreign concept. I just don't enjoy reading about it, especially in a romance book, where when I'm going into it, I'm wanting to read a story of 2 characters falling in love and wanting to be together forever. And perhaps I just had the wrong like expectations, but that's what Casey McQuiston has given me thus far. So I think that that was kind of a fair assumption that I was gonna have similar like butterfly romance vibes and feelings with this book, and I just didn't, because I loved Red, White, and Royal Blue. I loved One Last Stop. Those books are both perfect examples of what I'm talking about. They're both on my favorite shelves. I love those. They're the like epitome of romance for me. This is not. This is the opposite. And I don't want this to come off like I believe that these people's experiences are valid, and I would be fine knowing people like this, being friends with people like this. Like that, it's not that I disagree with this lifestyle or whatever the fuck, but I just don't want to read about it in my romance book. And I think that's fair for me. Like I think it's fair that I know my taste and know what I enjoy reading. I read for escapism and to be happy and to find joy. And sometimes I read for other reasons, but I pretty much never read to be angry. And that's what this book made me. It's getting 1 star for me, and it's very sad because I wanted this to be a new favorite. I wanted to love it. Like, I do think the writing was good. I thought the character development was good. If you're not such a nasty bitch like me, and I'm a grudge holder, if you didn't know this about me, I can hold a grudge like nobody's business. I personally believe in holding grudges for myself because I think it protects my peace. So I needed like more groveling between these two characters to believe in the second chance romance, and more like, I don't know, I just needed more. I would not have forgiven Kit, I don't think. If you hate miscommunication too, you'll hate this book because it is literally these two characters not fucking talking to each other the whole entire 400 pages. So yeah, there was a lot to dislike about this book. I was talking about things I liked though. I did like the setting. I liked the descriptions of the food and the descriptions of the scenery of all the European cities. It's fun. I'm a flight attendant. I've been to a lot of these places. And I've been on my own European tour when I was just out of college, so that was really fun to like brought back memories from that for me. I don't read romance for the plot, for the scenery, for the descriptions. I read it for the romance and feelings that it gives off. And that's just, this book did not do it for me. So yeah, this book's getting 1 star. It's not gonna ruin this vlog. It's not, I promise. Alright, so that is the video. We did end up reading 2 books. Open Throat, which I really loved, 4 stars. The pairing, not as great. Ended with a fizzle a little bit. I'm kind of sorry. I hope you enjoyed the rest of this vlog. I'm so happy that I got to share this Bozeman trip with you guys. It was literally so much fun. I'm so thankful and lucky that I got to go on it with all of my wonderful friends that I've met here on BookTube. I love them so much. I wish all of my other friends could have come as well, but we had such a fun time, and I'm so thankful to like have these memories and to have this video to look back on. So yes, so good, so wonderful. If you're interested in either of these books, I will link them in the description. As always, it's an affiliate link, no pressure. It'll help me if you buy through it. I'm fine if you don't, whatever you're feeling. Of course, free ways to support this channel are all the fun YouTube things you guys know how to do. Subscribe if you're not already. Leave a comment down below and like this video. Also, if you would like to follow me outside of YouTube, I have all of my social media linked in the description. I think that's gonna be all for me today. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.